Hi everyone, my name is Elvis Abenga from BEGI'S Law Offices and Chambers, here with our weekly legal nugget, a series where we talk about different topics that may be interesting to you to learn about the law, even as we try to touch your life. Today we are going to talk about documents. What kind of documents do you need while you're preparing to file a child support and a child custody case? I often get asked in my practice, so yes, I want to file for child support. Yes, I want to file for custody. What do I need to bring? What do I need to prepare with? I'll tell you, first thing, children cases rely heavily on documentary evidence. Article 53 of the Constitution tells us that parental responsibility is shared equally between the mother and the father. Now, in addition to that, we have 5 major expenses of a child under the Children's Act. That is food, shelter, clothing, medical, and education. So when you're taking a child support case to court, you're telling the court that these are the expenses that I'm incurring for the child, and I need the other side to be able to chip in and share in these expenses. For the court to believe you, what you need to do, have a record, keep a record of at least 1, 2, or 3 months, where you can be able to show that I spent this amount of money in food, I paid this amount of money in rent, I bought this amount of clothes, I took out a medical cover, or I took a child to hospital on this day and this is how much I spent, and if the child is going to school, this is how much money I'm spending in school fees. That is very important. The more documents you have, the easier the court will give you what you want. Also, ask yourself, do you have the child's birth certificate? In my experience as a lady, because ladies are the ones who sue most of the time, the court will most likely give you interim custody orders when they can see that the father of the child is written in the birth certificate of the child, because then they say that that is primary evidence that that person you're suing is actually the father. But don't worry, even if the father's name is not in the birth certificate, we can always sort it out, but it will just take a slightly longer period of time. So prepare birth certificate, prepare the records. Another very important piece of documentation that you would need is documents showing what you earn. How much are you earning? How much are you spending? That is usually necessary because we need something called an affidavit of means, where the court will then look at how much you're earning, how much you're spending, and compare with what the other person is earning and spending in order to determine how much child support will be awarded for the child. When it comes to child custody, the one important thing I need you to know, always apply for child custody while you have the child in your physical possession. Because it is possible, once you've applied for child custody and you have the child, the court can make an order called a status quo order that says that things remain the way they are until the matter is determined. So if you're making an application in court and you have the child and the court issues that status quo order, that means you continue staying with this child until the matter is heard and determined. If you make an application and you want child custody and you don't have that child with you, and maybe the child is with the other side, then the court issues a status quo order, then that would mean that the other side continues having the child until the matter is heard and determined, which may not be very useful for you. These are some of the things that you need to have at the back of your mind as you plan for either a child support or a child custody case. For more questions on issues to do with child custody and child support, feel free to reach out to us through our email address info@begislaw.com or through our phone number +254 723 313 833 or +254 743 235 923. We are here to help you and to touch your life. We hope you found this very useful, and we look forward to meeting you again in our next legal nugget. God bless you.